Hey, what's up? How's it going, everybody? Had to wear a little cat bug, just a little cat bug shirt for tonight. Let my hair just kind of getting shrugged by nothing. Kind of doesn't. I have to like go down here, I guess. But I don't know. How's it going, everybody? Yeah, if you're on Facebook, if you're on Twitch or YouTube, anywhere, go ahead and say hi. For I have chat open. Jenny, hey, how's it going? What's up? All right, I'm just closing all my windows now, making sure everything's in. Have to get to hear some echo there. Fun times. Yeah, I'll keep Facebook open since. Yeah, I don't know if people are going to be commenting or where people are going to be commenting, I should say. So, here we are, everybody. What's up? How's it going? Good, just eating. Nice. This is After Effects with all the stuff. You will see, though, that I am re-rendering one of the shots right now. Not as we speak, but in the process of. So I don't know if some of you have seen it. So I'm keeping the preview at a very low resolution so I can move around and edit stuff very quickly. So I'm going to be making a couple of edits and stuff that both I and Illgates have been kind of talking about, as well as other people I've been showing it to, just like a nice, good, small core group of friends and everything. So I don't think I really need to do, was it animation clips 1 and 2? I think everything in here tends to be just fine. So I should be able to just, I think there was one little glitchy thing that I wanted to try and figure out, but wasn't it in here? So I want to know why there was a glitch effect that I had going on for this. Yeah. Was it because this is just not being, it's just not like visible? So yeah, see, it doesn't have to be visible for that. Glitch comp 1, but which, oh, because it was tied to that one, not that one. Ah, I see now. And here, is this just me or is this? Can we use a little bit, just a tad bit more volume on this? There, how's that? Is that pretty good? Just enough. It feels like it's just enough, so that it's not too terribly loud. But yeah. Yeah, Jenny. All right. Let's see here. Okay, so now we have the little glitch sort of stuff going on here. So I actually want to see how good it looks with the new render. So what I'm going to go ahead and do here is I'm just going to put this down to maybe like a third. I feel like that's fine for me. So we're going to do a end here. And then just the beginning here. Let's go ahead and see how that looks. Oh, and I also need to up the cache. I need to adjust some settings in here. Yeah. That looks pretty neat. High CPU usage detected. You may experience performance issues. Oh, okay, yeah, because I am previewing stuff, right? CPU, I'm up at 82, 69. Nothing too crazy just yet, so hopefully won't be too much or too bad. I think I got through the worst of it anyways. So let's just go ahead and see what that looks like. Cool. Got that nice little sweet glitchy effect. And look at that. Look at all that crazy caustic sort of stuff that's kind of going on. Super kind of nice little environment sort of thing, because you couldn't see that in the first kind of editor breakthrough that I had before. And so this is what I need to do. I need to go in here and I need to I'm just gonna go ahead and purge all memory and disk cache. Yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and do this, and then if I remember correctly, there was a warning sign the last time that I exported this, where the, I guess the main cache for the videos and stuff, I think it was probably too full, so it was having to write over itself, which causes it to slow down a little bit more. So I'm just making sure all that stuff's nice and empty. There we go. Sweet. Awesome. Stupendous. Fantastic. All right, so we can see. Yeah, so we're back on the custom in here. So I feel like if we're back in here, let's go ahead and put this back onto that. Maybe at least like a quarter here. Because all I really need to do is maybe take this and just bump up the exposure on here just a tad. Killing the game. Hi. What's up, Mark? How you doing, man? What is up? Yeah, and for people who come in, yeah, floating head. Yeah, I am Monsieur Floating Head, right? Let's see if I can just push that out of the way, right? I am wearing my special little cat bug t-shirt tonight, which is also chroma keyed. So someday I might get like a full little suit. But anyways, all right, so on here, just go ahead and whoa, that's a lot. What's the exposure? Oh, so exposure probably is just like 1 or something. And then let's put it up to maybe 1.25. Make that just a little bit brighter, so we're kind of matching that at least, right? Maybe 1.35. Right? This is also stuff I'm going to have to look at later, because the problem is I got these lights that are hitting me right here. That's kind of screwing with how well I'm sort of seeing this sort of stuff. But yeah, you said floating head, new and improved, sort of crazy stuff. Here, let me get in on this. Boom. Let me hop on over to that video and get that SoundCloud link. Oh, and thanks, Mark, for the shares. I really appreciate that. For anybody who wants to hear some dark music, let me grab this real quick. Yeah, who else was kind of sharing this stuff right now? Mark, thanks for sharing. Jenny, thanks for sharing. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Okay, that's just a different thing. All right, yeah, Jenny, I'll respond to your message in a little bit. But let's see. Sharing from me. All right, so if it's how many people are in here right now? Not too many. It's just us, really. Okay, cool. Well then, here, this is what we're gonna go ahead and do. Since we're in the beginning of this, what I'm going to go ahead and play Mark's track right off the bat, since he's so graciously sharing it with us. And then here, let me go ahead and open up my Restream app right here. So that way I can also put that link into both the YouTube Live as well as Facebook Live. Bam! All right, so you'll get that on Twitch as well as YouTube's Lives. So that stuff just kind of think, yeah, no worries. Respond whenever you're ready. I will. I'll try. All right, here we go. So we're gonna let that blast everybody's headphones right now. Sorry about it. But I'm gonna, yeah, oh yeah, there we go. So gonna pump this up to at least maybe about halfway. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let everybody listen to my buddy Mark's, also known as Ryujin. To listen to his track real quick, and while that's happening, I'm going to be doing some tweaks on here. I wonder if I could. I'd have to set up the thing up there. Here, I'm just going to at least hide it for now for the Spotify, just so people don't confuse it for a different track. So but yeah, you can see in the stuff over there anyways if you're wondering what the track is. So here we go. Lean back into my sub pack at least. Definitely has that kind of like 2010, 2011 kind of dubstep vibes. I definitely hear some of the Skrillex influences. Oh, it's good to see you too, Shaber. Thanks for coming over and looking. We're listening to my buddy Mark's track right now. It's called Dark Matter. I have it linked in Twitch, YouTube Live if you want to check it out. This has to go up to, I think maybe just a little bit more. We're also behind it, so keep it there for now. Once we're in here, how's the? Oh yeah, I need to adjust my preferences. Here, hold on. There, I can. I don't know if it's just because I've been working on this Cthulhu thing for so long, but the harmony right here, very much kind of that Cthulhu sort of stuff that I'm hearing, like kind of underwater stuff. Boom. Dark Matter by Ryujin. Go check out his SoundCloud now. Links in the description. Love the hashtags, top 100, top 40, top 10, best. Nice. I dig it, man. I liked it. It's solid. It's good stuff. I'm going to have to absolutely blast it sometime soon. And so now, back to Sleep Dealer. Oh, man. So now the people who come and watch me on Facebook or something, they won't be as frightened. Yeah, so like if Kelly, you came through and tried to watch this for a second, I'm sorry. I see a couple of my buddies hopped on the stream for a quick second, but I'm guessing they probably left. Come on, Mark, you scared people away. Oh, man. Too funny. But anyways, all right, so another note that I got from Monsieur Ilgates was that the countdown was a little bit too dark, right? And I think what we can go ahead and do is we can just take this average kind of exposure adjustment that we've been doing for at least everything but that one. I think this is going to be right here, right? Yep. Apply that as well. So it's just a little bit brighter. And then what we need to do is go into our countdown, countdown. And I think we just need to make these a lot brighter. Right. Or I guess we could just do it as a whole in here, right? Or should we just have the kind of top layer? Because in the intro we have comp countdown combined, yeah. So when you go into the combined one, that's this, right? Where it's doing the sort of echo sort of effect. And I'm fine with this being super pixelated because we're just trying to get stuff just a little bit brighter. So I think if we have at least the thing in front a lot brighter and have the stuff behind it kind of be a little bit darker, I think that's going to be okay. So I think this is what we're going to do. We're going to go into here. What's happening in this? We can probably just bring this lightness up, right? Like almost back up to here. And if we go back into intro, We go to here. What's this kind of stuff that's going on? Yeah, and then when it fades away, it's going to be a lot darker, right? But that 9 looks pretty... Oh, yeah, because it's the darker stuff, right? So let's go ahead and just go back to our custom where everything's super pixelated. I actually don't even think we need the intro front right now. We just need to see how the countdown stuff looks with the glitch and the kind of stuff in the background as well. So hopefully you might see me just kind of get a little bit sort of glitchy a little bit. I mean, it looks like my CPU usage is still around 40%, so it's not that bad. So, so yeah. Yeah, trying to let people know in the Facebook messages. Let's see. So we got 9 down. But now what's happening? Yeah, this echo effect really... let's see, my CPU has a tough time trying to calculate all this echo stuff that I got going on, which is kind of odd for me. Like, I would think that it would just be delaying a video that, like, you would think it would just cache the video and then just cause that stuff to repeat, right? It's kind of like almost doing a post reflection, right? Whereas if you just cache out the initial video, the rest of it should just look fine. So, or it should just be able to just, all right, just take this cache stuff already, but then just delay it like a frame or something. I'm just really interested to see why it takes, or it hurts a lot for the caching. I also might turn down the overall displacement amount. I think maybe for at least for the top one possible, or it is kind of doing it all to the combined, right? So I'm pretty sure I can open the kind of graph editor in here, maybe move that stuff down, hopefully. So we shall see. Sounds like a good idea. Why, thanks, Jenny. Thanks, Jenny. And yeah, if you're really liking the stream, please share. It's this stream. I know everybody I think who's already watching is doing it for now, but if you're watching the VODs or any of that other stuff, I'm trying to just grow the channel just a little bit. Alright, I think once we get this 6 dropping down, should be good. There we go. Okay, yeah, I like it being bright on the first one. And it's almost even like a burnt image there. Yeah. 9, 8, 7. Yeah, that looks good. I dig it. Because it was what, the comp countdown in here, right? Or no, it was a comp countdown combined. Yeah. Because you have that, and then you got this. Or that stuff's a little bit lower. So I just kind of want to see. Yeah, because it gets into red 6. Okay, yeah, I think that should be good. I think that should appease everything for it. So, let's see, so we have that fixed. what else was I trying to do in this sort of music video sort of stuff? All right, here, I actually am gonna try and pull this up on my other screen and watch it real quick. See if it's gonna pop up over here first. I'm gonna have to pause it pretty quick. Ooh, just teasing a little too much of that music video there. Let's go ahead and mute this. Make sure it's not actually playing on the stream at all. Cakey. Ooh, I can also go through the various notes and stuff as well. Yeah, there's that stuff. All right, so that stuff was too dark. Yeah, that was too dark. Oh yeah, and then I need to re-render a certain part because all that I'll show is just this little bit right here. So I'm just gonna jump around for a little bit, or just for a quick second, just not actually showing anything. But you can kind of see how there was a bit right here where I'm moving Cthulhu around, but what's happening is that I did it in post, and so you see this very harsh line right here on Cthulhu while it's kind of doing this kind of top down sort of slam down and stuff that we did a lot earlier on. And I thought it was like, okay, whatever, I don't really care, but I could, it's an easy fix for sure. And all I have to really do is take my current Cthulhu thing, and instead of just having the camera be static, just have the camera come up by the time he slams down. And so hopefully all of that will work out properly. And all I have to do is just re-render that one shot. It should take super quick, and I could do it off stream. And then the current image sequence, I put it into a old folder, so just in case if something dumb happens, I'll still at least have that image sequence done. And then I can just replace that footage with the new one, re-render this, just this little clip out, and then I'm gonna have to open up Premiere and adjust the stuff that I'm gonna be doing in here for now, because as you've probably seen earlier, this stuff eats up my RAM and CPU sort of stuff. Plus, I need to go in here and go to, I think it's in preferences, and then it's either in general or memory. Let's see. Let's get you in here. Memory. RAM reserved for other applications 6. That should be fine. RAM available for After Effects. 17 gigs of RAM available. So yeah. That should be fine. So there should be one for exporting, right? So let me just look this up real quick. After Effects full CPU export movie. There should be a setting for that, right? Yeah, there we go. Or Premiere. It would probably be similar. Let's see. Hardcoded limit on CPU threads. Because when I was looking, it only was using about 60 to 80% when I was initially exporting the first time. So if I could still get that 20-30%, that'd be fantastic, I think, for me. Media and disk cache. Let's see if it's in here. Conformed media cache. Sure. Anyways, I could probably look that stuff up off stream if I really want to. But excuse me one second. I just need to hold on. Just hold on one second. We just have to kind of stand up and adjust the pants as I was getting a wicked wedgie. and I couldn't really get up and leave since kind of tied to where I'm sitting right now, so. Yeah, use right graphics card. Here, hold on. Oh, I'm invisible. Asmo. Yeah, of course. Of course I'm invisible. Oh, here. I guess I could actually... There we go. I'm just kind of a floating head. Well, it kind of sucks because I have the chair right here. Oh, look. How is this hair suddenly getting disappeared all of a sudden? What's up, Asmo? How you doing, man? How is your Monday night going? Let's see. Use solid state drives. Yeah. Use 2 hard drives. Yeah. Turn on microprocessing. There we go. Or multiprocessing. Let's get this stuff. Making sure that we got that. Got that going. Preferences. This is in memory, it looks like, possibly. Is multiprocessing only in like the latest After Effects? I only have 2015, yeah. Hold on. Oh, that's just multi-processing, not like multi-core stuff. Yeah, my Monday night just got ate by homework. I'm finally relaxing. Oh, nice. My hair is beautiful. Oh, thank you. I actually really took the time to try and make it look nice. I'm going to be donating it around the end of summer this year. So hopefully it'll go to a good person. I know everybody keeps telling me don't donate to Locks of Love because they are a for-profit organization. Is there possibly something here? Yeah, I don't know. I think that should all be good. But anyways, so I guess what we can go ahead and do for now is just gonna go ahead and save this. I'm gonna go ahead and do a save as. We're gonna up version up right here, just so in case anything bad were to happen, we should be fine. Let's see. Is this a pixel animation? Oh yeah, Virginia. Yeah, they are for profit, I believe. Here, let me just go ahead and double check that real quick. I guess there's something called Wigs for Kids that you can try and go. See, on Snopes it says that it's mostly false for Locks of Love, but so I guess this is something that people were telling me about. I think it was the Forbes one where it was saying Locks of Love 6 million of hair donations go unaccounted for each year. So I don't know if Locks indicates that up to 80% of its hair is unusable and that 6 to 10 hair donations are necessary to make one hair piece. Let's see. Interesting. Stuff to try and look into, I guess, yeah. But pixel animation, like, are you with Asmo, when you're talking about pixel animation, are you referring to a specific like an animator at all? Because my name is not Sean, it is Brandon. But this is animation, if that's what you're trying to get at. And bear with me, I got a Premiere opening right now. Bam! So this is my old let's see. So this is Premiere, right? So I think if we can just pop in here. Just go ahead and delete all this, and then delete all that. Yeah, we can just do a save as. Final edit. Ooh, right? Making things final. So now we can take that, we can plop in our kind of uncompressed sort of thing right here. Actually, here we needed to not delete. Crap. I wonder why it's not letting me undo in there, because I needed that audio, I think. So hold on. Let me open up that rough edit. Nah. Because I wanted to keep that audio, yeah. So now we just select everything but that, delete it, do a file, save as. Hold up, why did this audio get deleted? That's really strange. Let me just go ahead and do this. And then do this. It's just kind of a backwards way around doing that, but whatever. Oh, okay, just being creative with the spelling. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, it's just making sure, because I know there's a bunch of other people doing some fun animation streams. Didn't want to intrude on their stuff. So let me just start kind of deleting stuff. Okay, so something is getting deleted in here that I do not want. Save changes. No. Okay. Rough. Okay. So is this stuff like selected in some way? Because this looks like it's being selected or highlighted. I know it's because of this, but there we go. So we have that, and then yeah, that should be good right about there. So yeah, I kind of want to, you know what, whatever. You can just, I think you can just folder all of this stuff anyways. Yeah, we'll just bin that there. There you go, whatever. Cleaned it up, it's fine. So now if we go into here, drop in all uncompressed, like a 9 gig file. Blah, 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 blah. Look at that. Oh, music video. We should be able to just plop this in here. And then I don't believe that the audio is playing off of that. Audio is playing down here. So we can definitely mute that. Although here, just give me 1 second. Just kind of want to hear this. Yeah. And so what I'm going to go ahead and do is I want this to be like 25% or like maybe 50%. So it's not showing off too much, hopefully. Ooh, yeah, that is a lot of bass. My sub pack was just have a little sub on my chair and everything. I want to get into here. Ooh, wow, that needs to come back a ways. All right. And then what is it? Yeah, it's Alt. That's what it is. All right, so is there a way for this to... All right, so I think it's Alt. Yeah. I think that should be it. All right, that looks good. She's looking at some clips. All right, there we go. I'm gonna mute this back again. Sorry, I was trying to get some audio going correctly. So what I need to do here is I need to come in and we need to cut out these, basically this whole intro, really, all the way up until here, more or less. Well, let's just go until we hit black. There. So if we just cut this, bam, like so. So we got that intro cut out, and then now we just need to come back here and kill the outro because we're also adjusting. Let's see, how far back do we have to go here? I guess that's where the first kind of cut happens there. Bam. All right, cool. And then delete that. So we have the chunk, course, and everything. Good. So when we re-render the intro and then the intro and outro, of course, that stuff will be ready to just kind of plop right in there. Hopefully. Two other notifications in here. Ooh, Jeff Blair. Oh, and thanks, Kristen, for liking the video. I really appreciate that. All right, so we have that done. We have some of these things. Let's go ahead and do that save as, since I didn't actually, yeah, save over that. Blah. All right, so we have that good and done. Now we need to come into here and close this out. Yes, because I don't think we need to be in Premiere anymore. Or actually, we probably need to cut out the sections where we're adjusting that one, like, So right here, I guess. Yeah, that's an interesting kind of thing that's happening right here. So, all right, so we got that. So we're just gonna make a cut here. We're not actually going to try and, but you see how that kind of is. And it's really just the front angle too. We don't even have to do all three of them either. It's just the first one. Okay. So it's just right in here. So we got right here. So do that, and we'll do that, and then we have to make sure that this actually has those completely done. So we can go through and we can actually count all that stuff later once we have everything rendered, but we're not going to have to worry about that for now. So all we have to really do is just adjust that first camera. That's it. We don't even have to do the other ones because they just kind of come in from the side. So yeah, minimize that, and we're actually going to open up Maya if we can. Here, hold on. One of my buddies just asked me a quick question. In here, since I'm kind of doing that as well. Here. There we go. All right, let me blast this real quick. See, who else has a business grant? I'm trying to think of people at business grants in Colorado real quick, because one of my buddies is looking at possibly getting one. He was asking me some advice, but I don't know the business grant side of stuff for Colorado. So I know one of my friends, Adam Rigo, he actually owns his own small business out there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and post that real quick. So yeah, anyways, back to this. So now let's go ahead and open up our animation tests, or now we need animation from here, and then now we just need the hit down render. No, that's just an untitled thing, so. See, I don't need the reference editor. I don't need outliner. I don't think. Maybe, possibly. I'm really hoping that... Oh, I need to log in. Hold on. Bam. There we go. So now I can pop, 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 pop. Swap in and out if I really need to. So it's just this camera right here. Oh, but it does have keyframes for some reason. That sucks. So anyways, so what we need to do here then is just go into the hit down. I don't need to say everything. We didn't do any changes. So I just need to go to camera 1. So we can have this be up here. And then where were we on when it actually hits, right? Just gonna be coming in here real quick. So we need this on that pose at least, right? Or a little bit before, I think. I think that should be good. So maybe right around probably like right around here, right around 18, I think. So we just have this camera. What we can actually do is just have it in the final render, right? Yeah. So if we just go into here, go into our graph editor, just kill all of that, right? So then that way, when we open up in the render, it should be fine. Because what's happening is, if you're ever creating a reference, so what's happening, I'm referencing this scene into another one because I set up a lighting scene. And so then that way I could just pull all of these animation scenes into it, and it'll all have the same sort of lighting, right? So. Cool stuff. Thanks, Jenny. I hope it's cool stuff. It's right around 18, I think. Bam. Bam. So translate Y right around like 150. Nope, be around 50. Maybe around 25 should be good. Pan up. Bam. This is in 720p. Okay. So this will be wish this would extend out a little bit more, but so let's see here. Yeah, Asmo, I'm just kind of interested if you're still there on Twitch or anything. Just how did you stumble across the stream? I've been trying to figure out where my efforts will be best used to try and promote myself and everything. So I think that should be good. All right. So I think we could just save this out. We're going to go ahead and just kill the second camera because we don't need to render it again. Camera run, because this is camera 1. We're going to go ahead and just kill that for now. V-Ray, GI, everything seems fitting there. Yeah. Where was that? I know there was a specific spot in V-Ray talking about high or low. It wasn't tied to the environment. I thought it was in GI somewhere. Yeah, brute force, light cache, subdivs, advanced, not in there. Light cache, mode, single frame, don't delete, I'll save, light cache, advanced. Yeah, all right, whatever. Not gonna be messing with that again at all. So, I've actually had a very awesome plugin that I found not too terribly long ago, and then this is also what we're gonna need to do. So this right here allows me to queue up renders for Maya, at least. I think you can also do it for a couple other different programs as well. But this basically allows it so that, oh, thank God, like, because I have a lot of different animation scenes, and if they take about an hour or so to render each, and I have 15 different animations that I need to render, I do not want to be at my computer trying to just queue up each render and stuff. It's just going to be a nightmare, right? So this little batch script generator saved my behind with having to just sit on my hands and figure all that stuff out. So, all right, so top down, but we need to adjust the frame range because we'd already been rendering this stuff out. So we just need to go into here. We're doing top down, top down. What? Was it saving somewhere else? Because I was rendering. Intro right. Yes, okay, so that finished. At least I think it was almost done. Let's go ahead and open up. All right, so we have this done. Let's just go ahead and queue this up. To hit down. All right. Let's go up one. Let's go to hit down. Render. Yes. Open that sucker up. So I don't, this will always just stay default in here. Add render line. Cool. So this is good. Let's open up our intro right. Right here. Yes. Bam. And see how far we are. Ooh, I remember you mentioned something like that recently. It's awesome. Yeah. It is, and it was a free plugin. So I'm probably gonna help up here. Donate. Definitely gonna be donating to this guy for sure. Yeah. Here, you know what, you guys? I am gonna go ahead and donate $10 right now. I guess he's from Australia, the guy who did this. So sure. Let's see. What's 10 US dollars to AUD, Australian dollars, whatever. Okay. It's Australian dollars, just a little bit weaker than the US one, anyways. Showing some love. Yeah, of course. It easily saved me hours, so $10 is, I feel like, more than enough. Let's go ahead and do it on my other one real quick. Let me go ahead and just make sure that I'm not casting any of that stuff real quick. All right. So that way, nothing's on the screens at all. I will show my receipt though. Yeah, West America's fine.
You should get somewhere way the fuck away from here.
There we go. Let them know that it's going to be for this Cthulhu music video. Let's see. Get your what? Yeah. All right, cool. So anyways, if I just go back to my PayPal account and I just go here, can I just, I should be able to just do a print, right? Here, I'll just take a screenshot real quick, just so I don't show any info at all on my screen. And his should be fine because it would just be the stuff that you're gonna send. So Hayden Barnett, right there. There you go. Thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate the batch script generator. There you go. There's part of my receipt. There was some other sensitive information on it, so just wanted to shoot you guys a little screen grab. So yeah, so show you that proof. So yeah, so we got the hit down. So now I want to see what's happening in here for this. How far into the animation were we? So we're on frame 551 and we only got down to 521. But in After Effects, it seemed like we were completely done. Because this is that's the updated one as well. Cthulhu right here. Let me go down to my animation, or not animation clips. There should be the intro. And then intro right. 521. But this is having it go out to 551. Must twirl my mustache trying to think here. What's happening? Where this appears to have rendered out as it should. Is it just because this is shorter? Aha, it is shorter than it was before. Because this is supposed to go all the way out to here. Okay, so I wasn't even done rendering the rest of this. Okay, so if we go back to our match generator, we open our intro to intro right, 01, open, we start on frame. I think we'll go to the very last one right here, 521, which looks like it finished. And we go to 522. 522. And then we'll do the end to 551. The camera's fine. Render to same place. So now we just do the add render line for that. It'll can confirm there. It'll only go from 522 to 551. It's not going to screw up our other things right there at all. And then we need to also open up our intro top down, I believe. So top down here. Because I saved that out. Let me just double check, since this is going to probably be stuff that we're going to want to make sure. Top down, top down. We do not want to save. We don't want to adjust any of that stuff. Toll. And good idea telling him what you used it for. I bet he'd love to know. Yeah, I hope so, Jenny. So, yeah, let's see. Ooh, all right. Keep it simple. Okay. All right, anyways, close this out. Just double checking some various things. The animation stuff's all the way through till 331, which is, yeah, it's our time frame. We don't need to go 480. 720, camera 1, V-Ray, global options. Got to make sure the environment is on. Yeah, see, so it's irradiance map. So that's where this preset where I was trying to find. Yeah, high animation should be good. Yeah. I wish it could be CPU and CUDA, but pretty sure like it doesn't really render. Like I think that's just for the RT engine. Yeah, so it's for. There's this thing right here. We can have the renderer be V-Ray, but I'm not going to do that right now. So, yep, that should be all set and ready to go. So now we have top down, clear this, because it needs to render out the whole thing. Add render line. There we go. Create batch right here. Just call this fourth render. Save. Okay. So what'll happen is, yeah, we don't need this open anymore. Excuse me. See, so we have that. So now it creates this little batch file right here. And if I open it, it'll actually run the render without having my open, which is great because it uses less resources that way and stuff. So it's pretty sweet. All right. I think there might have been one or two other things that I really wanted to try and take care of. Let's go ahead and make sure that this is all showing. I don't need that. I don't need any of those to be showing at all. So if I just kind of do that. Okay. So that's for that. And then I'll have to re-render basically all of intro, all of outro. So I can make a movie here, do lossless, have this just go to intro like that. Come in here, go back out to the end. make a movie at that setting. Queued and queued. Let's go ahead and make this the outro. So we have that stuff all set up. Bam. And then we need to, let's go to, yeah, this custom. We are gonna really make it nice and pixelated. So that we can actually come in here and actually see. Because it gets heavy. Boy howdy. Probably gonna have to make some markers and stuff too, so. Alright, where was it? So if we go in here. So we're looking at the down swoop, right? Ooh, it's getting a little bit warm in here. I don't know if you, Jenny, have you seen this before? I thought this was kind of funny. Yeah, you can come over here. I'm freezing, lol. Yeah, Jenny, I will keep this up until you see it. So, don't feel like you have to run from one place. Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah, right. The world is a cat playing with straw, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, if any of you guys are in Twitch or on YouTube or anything, if you go ahead and say hi. What's up? I got all your chats and stuff in a nice little window right here, so I can easily say hi. If you guys have any questions about what I'm working on, any of that stuff. Here, I think what I can also do is go into animation clips 1, right? And just here. And just turn off just all of the effects for now, because that's what's really killing it in here. So let's go to our final comp. Yeah, so look at how much faster I can move around with this. So we're just going by frame here. Wasn't it in here? So this is what him kind of like swooping. I think we're, yeah, I think we really overshot it. See, that's hitting to the side. That's the swoop. Okay, yeah, here we go. So if we get the swoop on the bottom here. The second you see that dip on the top, there we go. So we need to go, we can make a marker here. Yeah, there we go. So we got a marker here to actually in here. Let me take a look at this again. Because do we actually need to render out the left side? You can't really see it because he's just kind of dipping in from there. So why in the final comp? Oh, because I think it's just because of the effects. I think that's the other thing too, is that the top of his head is getting clipped off. Or no, because we're not going to be moving that at all anymore. That's the thing. So I think that's what we have to do, is go and kill the position stuff for all of these. Because it looks like without the effects, this is actually getting weird. Whereas with the motion blur, you can't really tell. So, you know, I don't really care. That'll be a nice little Easter egg. It's like, look at that crazy stuff that's happening. Who cares? Like, you can't really tell all that much. Except for this one in the middle. That one just kind of looks like he's leaning forward into it, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. So when does that one ends there? Bam. So it's there and there. And then if you go into our animation clips 1, and we go to our animation clips half, and we go into where here, this one, we just take our positions, and we just go all the way to the end where it's just back to neutral. Oop, did not want to do that. Why does this feel like it's not 1280 by 720, but did the scale get weird? The scale did get weird. That is strange. Did everything else also get scaled funky? How did that get scaled like by 2%? Strange, right? We're just gonna go through all that, make sure that the scales aren't on. Okay, cool. That was really weird. Let's see, where's just one where it's not, right? This one, yeah. Let's get our position. 640 by 360, that's what we need. So 640 by 360. Bam, there you go, perfect. Don't have to worry about that anymore. And then, because I think that's pretty much it. Like, that's not, yeah, there we go, cool. So then when it repeats, I don't think we have to worry about that as much. So now, yeah, we can come back in here, make sure all the effects are turned back on as we exit out. Effects are all turned on here. So if we go into our markers in Final Comp, if we just go here, just to see what it looks like. Okay, so it'll just at least all be there. So I could also just not have it. I did like it kind of coming down though, so it's not a big deal to do that. We're also going to be, I don't want him just to be static there anyways, so I think it's a fine thing to work with. So I'm pretty sure that's it though. Let me just double check here. Let's see. First story on Instagram. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go see his first story. If you guys want to follow Illgates, the guy I'm doing this music video for, he just posted his first story on Instagram, I guess. So Let's see here. What was I doing on the phone? Oh yeah, I was gonna look at my text from the old Gates. So the third section, I think that's just gonna be audio. So I just need to get that from him. And it's too dark. Yeah, we got that. Third section is huge live. Okay, so I'm gonna ask him for that. So it's huge live. It's the loudest space in the song. Yeah. So I can get that from him in a little bit, anyways. So, anyways, I think that's more or less it. I mean, yeah, top down's gonna be rendered out because I didn't even get to it at all last night. Yeah, so I think if I just save this out and I go to our, I can just close this now. And so what we need to do is we need to go to our images, and then we need to go to our Cthulhu hit down and our first camera. We're gonna take all of these. Here, we're just gonna also just make a new folder. Can you just make a new folder just by control now? That's too bad. I wish I could just, it'll just always be details. Yeah. Let's see, underscore old. Always put an underscore in front if you ever want to just have it always be on the top. I like this song. So anyways, now we won't render over our old stuff. Now we have that ready. The render's going. Just turn down maybe just a little bit, not too much, not too overpowering. But yeah, so we also have this cut and edited. Then, yeah, so it does play again one other time. Yeah, back in here. So when I render the scenes out and stuff, I need to keep that in mind. Yeah. Should be it. Cool. Save that. Close it. Get everything up and ready to go. So then, what do we even do now? I love that so much I don't even mind if it's loud. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Because, yeah, everything else I'm going to be doing off stream is going to require a lot of rendering. And so I'm going to have to utilize all of my computer, so I won't be able to stream it all, which actually is a good little segue into at least like a nice little announcement. Oh, don't want to dip that all the way down. One in my... How do I get my camera back? Give me back my camera. There we go. Oh, yeah, because I'm not actually completely full screened out. Here we go. And I want to just make sure... yeah. Get all this stuff at least right about the same size anyway, so... Anyways, we can just plop that back over to here. But I actually just purchased a little stream machine for myself. which I'm pretty happy about. I went and did my own build. I went and talked to a bunch of my tech friends, and they agreed that it was actually a good idea, because I was thinking of maybe just buying a slightly used laptop off of like eBay or something, because they were selling a bunch of refurbished stuff for super cheap. So I was thinking of maybe doing a laptop, because it was also a touchscreen, so that way I could just, because I'm using Restream, so if I'm streaming to a bunch of different sites, I only have to stream to one, so it's not that crazy CPU intensive. And so I was like, maybe the laptop could get it done and everything, right? And it's all inclusive. It's going to be a low profile. I could just plop it up there and it'd be good, right? But I figured, well, if I'm going to be doing this for a while, for a long time, laptop's probably going to burn out eventually, right? And if that's the case, I mean, I just have to get a brand new laptop, more or less, versus the dedicated stream machine, where I'm gonna actually be able to upgrade, because the socket, I'm using the AMD, what is it, I think it's 2200G. It's their APU line, so I won't even need to have a GPU, because I'm not really gonna need to be doing a lot of game intensive stuff with just that dedicated machine. And so it's kind of like a fairly big investment for myself to really try and get a creative stream going, so that way I don't have to go off stream if I'm going to be rendering just some basic stuff or anything, or stuff that I want to do, you know, just like a single image or whatever. So yeah, hopefully I'll get that stuff within the next week or so, and then I'll have it. I might even do a stream build, like trying to put it all together and stuff. And so I think that would actually be kind of fun. I know a lot of people like that. So yeah, crack everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here, since I feel like this was pretty good. If anybody else is in chat at all, go ahead and say hi, bye, whatever, so I can give you a shout out or anything if you're feeling like it. And then yeah, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get that stuff done, hopefully go to sleep at a somewhat reasonable hour, maybe, possibly, hopefully. And then but yeah, definitely want to say thanks to Mark for sending us the song earlier on. I think it was Asmun. I didn't actually, it's need to go to my channel real quick and actually see if I can actually scroll back on the chat at all. No, I can't. Okay. Oh well. But anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. And music video, hopefully. I guess it's not going to be out on Friday. I was talking with Dylan about it, and he said that he's still working on some final logistic stuff for the track. Yeah, thanks, Jenny, for copy pasta that track and stuff. I know you put the C in front of the HTTPS, but anybody can, yeah, copy paste that. Yeah, there you go. Nice. So yeah, you get that right down here. And then yeah, so I think he was saying that he's going to release the track maybe in about a month or so. But since my music video is actually only half of the song, he might just put the music video out first and then release the full version of the track later. So we're talking about it currently, so not in any rush though. So yeah, thanks again for watching the stream though, and I'll see you guys next time.